she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, it all on me. The best things don't.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports.
Good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Going on the road in the playoffs, Mike, it's daunting for any quarterback, let alone a rookie. But if there's one thing this guy has shown all year, it's the fact that not only is he resilient, but nothing appears to ever phase him. Getting your team to the tournament in your first year, it's a massive accomplishment in its own right, but I don't think he's done yet. He expects to walk into this stadium in a hostile environment and come away with a win. And there's one thing this season has showed us is don't put anything past this guy.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He finds Likely, his tight end. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And he'll work this down inside the 35. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Sugg backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They send him right out of the slot. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He has Hyatt complete. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wildcard Weekend. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down and up to throw. To the tight end, Likely. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Lockett outright. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
He puts it up, and it's caught. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Folks' extra point is good. And the Titans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Keelan Robinson to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. This one finds McConkey. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. They bring the tight end in motion. On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. It goes down as a loss of yards. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That's going to be dropped underneath for Bigsby. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Lockett headed in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Got a man. It's Lockett. And he's taken down up past the 35. Here's Spears. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Jaguars offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. They put Strange in motion. On first and 10, it's Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. In motion comes Thomas. McCarthy to the air on second down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. To the air on third down is McCarthy. Catch made right side by Thomas. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Now it's Bigsby. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Xavier Woods there on the stop. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Jags first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. One of the tight ends motions right. McCarthy now to throw on first and that's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They'll fill up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Jags offense about ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Fighting off defenders here, he'll churn forward and pick up 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Jacksonville. They put Strange in motion. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Throwing again is McCarthy. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the feet to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point? And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it, they don't have to be necessarily as accurate. They don't have to necessarily always be perfect. The wide receiver allows a much larger margin for error, and it's a big reason why he led college football last year in touchdowns. You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. In motion comes Thomas. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. This one finds Lockett down the left side. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Now this looks like a design run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds Likely, his tight end.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again, another catch. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll look to throw yet again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll look to throw again. Catch made there by Burks. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Back to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Folks' kick is good. And the Titans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jaguars offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
They put Strange in motion. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They put Strange in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A gain of 7
give on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is McCarthy. He has Hyatt complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They put Strange in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Titans' 18-yard line.
Motion man is Hyatt. On second down, here's McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9.
Motion man is Hyatt. McCarthy to the air on second down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Into space at the 45. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one taken in by Hyatt. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air once more is McCarthy. This one finds McConkey. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Jaguars.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he will fight his way to the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Spears. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Motion man is Hyatt. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
In motion comes Thomas. To throw, it's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. McCarthy gonna look to throw it. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Motion man is Hyatt. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That is caught side of the end zone. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one finds Lockett down the left side. 2nd down and 3. On the handoff, this is Spears. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
He'll try and run here with Bigsby. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on 3rd down. Once again, it's Bigsby. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. To the right side, hauled in by McConkey. 3rd and 5. They put Strange in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll run it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. Now a handoff, running right. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. 2nd and 11. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. 2nd and a yard. From the pistol, here's Bigsby. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2. but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Bigsby. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He locates the big tight end, DeGuara. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down. Look at play action here with McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Down on 2nd and long. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. That's caught down the field is Burks. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Lockett headed in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back.
That's over the middle and intercepted. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The throw on the run is complete. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. This one finds Lockett down the left side. Here's 1st down. Once again, right back to Lockett. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll look to throw. That is caught. He's going to pick up a Titans 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host the game.